Nearly a month in now from that bombshell report. Those allegations, of course, which have roiled equities and taken so much out of in terms of market cap of those group of companies' stocks.
Yeah, it has actually wiped out around 130 billion odd dollars from the market capitalization, and they had been growing. And Adani was always in the center stage for their rapid diversification, and now they are trying to script a comeback strategy. And this comeback strategy would include to cool off the investors by sending their credit report saying, or rather reiterating, they have enough cash and cash reserves to meet all this payments which is coming. And they have also said that they have prepaying someone, and they've also released some pledges to restore confidence. And they're also cutting short of the capex, and they are also lowering the revenue target from high 30 to 40% to 15 to 20%. And they're also picking and choosing their battles, and they're not going for an aggressive M&A deals. So last one is like from DP Power, which is 7,000 odd crores deal. They said they're not doing. So what their stand is, if they are not legally bound to anything, which means they haven't signed a definitive agreement, they wouldn't be pursuing it. So which is like a cash conserving measure, and telling investors that we are not spending cash and we are conserving cash and we have enough cash reserve to make some repayments, some prepayments, and so don't worry. This is a kind of a message they're giving to the market.
Sanjay, though, I think the Adani may have a harder time than convincing some of these ESG investors to return.
Very interesting point. Yeah, that is going to be like really a critical thing which they will have to address, because many global investors now will be adding more due diligence when before giving any such kind of green bonds. So accessing that kind of bonds would be an issue. So originally, if you recall, we had reported many grand plans to tap these green bonds, green market, but now that will be an issue. So many insurers, what we pick up is that they voluntarily say that we will not be touching that anymore, and some high-profile investors already exited from those stocks, which that can make really the road ahead for Adani very tough in the matter of ESG. That one will have to wait and watch how they are going to devise an action, or rather they will be only sticking to private placement route, which we last week they said that they will be raising $1 billion via private placement, directly talking to investors and avoiding bankers.
Sanjay, what about the outlook from money managers? What's changed?
So brokers and analysts are now started telling that they're slightly convinced about, after the publishing of credit report, they think that they have enough cash reserves to meet the obligations, and the repayment dates they have also cross-checking, and one large $500 million which would be falling in March, they have said that they will be prepaying. So the analysts are now, and then the almost stock markets are back into the safest territory. So they are slightly convinced, but again, it's a new week, new day. One will have to wait and watch how the story is evolving, how the stocks are reacting to those ESG concerns and the reports which has surfaced last week. And Supreme Court is also trying to get a panel to investigate. This all will weigh into stocks and their reactions.